When I tell you the internet stopped breathing today, I mean people were clutching their phones like they were holding a newborn dragon. Because 50 Cent didn't just wake up and choose violence, he chose premium grade. Industrial strength pettiness. He hopped online, laughed from the soul, and exposed what he claims is Diddy's very first prison job. And let's just say, according to 50, it ain't laundry, bro, not even close. This story makes the Kardashians look like quiet librarians. The second 50 started laughing, the timeline went into cardiac arrest. People were spitting out drinks, throwing headphones, and sliding into comment sections like Olympic athletes. Twitter turned into a battleground overnight, with fans screaming, "What did he say?" and 50 posting like a man auditioning to be the CEO of Chaos Incorporated. His jokes hit harder than unpaid taxes, and the internet was not ready. What makes this even crazier is the way 50 told it. The tone, the sarcasm, the disrespect. It felt like a leaked confession from a comedian who just got promoted to menace. And the moment the clip dropped, viewers swore they heard the universe whisper, "Oh, this is about to get messy. Buckle up, because this laugh just started a war." The moment 50 Cent discovered what Diddy's first fictional prison job was, the man didn't just laugh. He unleashed a laugh so disrespectful it could peel paint off walls. It wasn't a normal laugh, either. This was the type of laugh that comes from deep in the chest. The kind someone releases when the universe delivers exactly the kind of drama they ordered. And the second 50 posted about it, the internet exploded, like someone microwaved aluminum foil inside a fireworks warehouse. Nobody was ready, yet everyone felt spiritually obligated to drop everything and watch the chaos unfold. According to the fictional rumor 50 spun, Diddy wasn't assigned laundry duty, kitchen duty, or even yard cleanup. Nope, apparently the universe handed him a job so random, so shockingly unglamorous, that 50 Cent practically levitated from joy. Fans weren't asking, "What did he do?" They were asking, "Why does 50 have this much energy at 7 a.m.? Because the jokes flew out of him like he had been holding them in for 20 years. He roasted Diddy with the enthusiasm of a man who prepares his insults the way chefs prepare Michelin star meals, deliberate, seasoned, and served sizzling hot. The first reactions online were nothing short of cinematic. People screamed, "Not this," as if they personally witnessed history unraveling. TikTok lives popped up instantly, with creators dragging Diddy's fictional job assignment like they were paid to. Twitter threads broke their own length records, filled with memes so savage they should qualify as psychological warfare. And every time someone tried to calm down, 50 would drop another sarcastic line, sending the entire timeline back into a spiral. It was like watching a tsunami hit, followed by an earthquake, followed by a meteor, all caused by one man's laughter. What made the situation even more ridiculous was how 50 delivered the news. He didn't ease into it or provide context. He just opened his phone, pressed record, and started laughing like someone told him the greatest joke known to mankind. No explanation, no setup, just pure chaotic, disrespectful giggles. Fans were watching like, "Bro, breathe," but he wouldn't. He couldn't. It was clear this fictional job gave him life in ways science cannot explain. He looked like a man who just received divine confirmation that karma works over time. Meanwhile, the fictional prison job rumors multiplied faster than internet nonsense usually does. Some fans joked Diddy got assigned hallway supervising, which sounded both unnecessary and tragic. Others swore he was placed in charge of motivational clapping, a job nobody asked for, invented, or believed in, yet still somehow made sense in this universe. But the most viral fake rumor, that he was assigned to the Midnight Morale team, a bizarre imaginary task where he was supposed to hype inmates up with positive affirmations they didn't ask for. The internet laughed so hard, you'd swear comedy had been reborn. 50 Cent doubled down. Of course, he began posting captions like, "Not laundry, though, not my boy," and they're doing that, and with no explanation of what that was, fans went feral. The ambiguity only made the chaos worse. TikTok editors created dramatic slow-motion videos of 50 laughing, paired with violins and thunder sound effects. Twitter users made fake headlines saying, "Breaking, Diddy assigned job that has 50 Cent in tears." Even Instagram meme pages took the fictional storyline and turned it into a full-season sitcom in under 12 hours. The fictional prison itself became a character in the story. People imagined the warden reacting like, "Who gave Sean Combs the morale shift?" "We didn't authorize this." Others pictured guards side-eyeing him like teachers monitoring a student they don't trust with. Scissors, the jokes built an entire fictional universe where Diddy walked around with a clipboard, taking imaginary notes, offering unsolicited advice, and failing miserably to adjust to the environment. And every version of the story ended with 50 Cent laughing like he was receiving oxygen directly from God. The fictional inmates in internet jokes reacted in the most chaotic ways. Some memes showed them gathering around Diddy like, "Bro, go ask for a different job." Others had them running away dramatically every time he tried hyping them up. There were jokes about Diddy accidentally turning the prison job into a vibes assistant role, where he was responsible for maintaining positivity but ended up annoying everyone. The internet treated it like an employee orientation gone wrong inside a universe built entirely on sarcasm. And as the storyline grew, so did the chaos. People no longer questioned the fictional premise. They embraced it fully. TikTok creators reenacted the job duties. Twitter artists designed fake Diddy prison badges. Reddit built entire threads explaining why this fictional job assignment was the funniest thing to happen in 2025. The enthusiasm was so strong it felt like the whole world collectively decided, yes, we will commit to this delusion today. Then celebrities jumped in. The moment the memes reached Hollywood, everything escalated into madness. Rappers posted cryptic laughing emojis. Comedians chimed in with stand-up level jokes. Even actors who had nothing to do with the situation posted reactions like, "Ain't no way." NFL players commented, "Bro gotta sign WHAT." The fictional storyline became a full-blown cultural event, endorsed by people who probably didn't even know what was going on. They just saw 50 laughing and wanted to join the bandwagon. And that's when the plot twisted even further. Internet detectives created fake leaked documents describing fictional prison roles like chair monitor, soap inventory assistant, and pod pep rally organizer. Somehow, these ridiculous roles gained traction, and fans debated which 150 was referencing. The arguments got intense. Full paragraphs, charts, bullet points. People acted like they were defending their thesis in front of a committee. This wasn't a debate. It was chaos with a diploma. Meanwhile, 50 continued posting like he had unlimited storage on his petty device. He dropped more laughs, more one-liners, more trolling fuel. His energy didn't slow down for a second. If anything, he hyped up the joke more aggressively the longer it lasted. The man showed no mercy. It was comedic warfare. And he was the general with a megaphone and unlimited ammo. Even fans begged him to take a break, but he refused. This was entertainment for him, and he was enjoying every second. The internet tried guessing the true fictional job again. Some said toilet paper quality supervisor, others claimed cafeteria flavor coordinator. The most viral guess, the inmate encouragement department, where Diddy allegedly had to walk around telling inmates to stay strong like some motivational speaker with no audience. People clowned the idea so hard that even fake characters in the fictional universe started trending. The memes became bigger than the original joke. At this point, the storyline transcended normal internet behavior. It became its own ecosystem, a living, breathing comedic monster. And every hour someone added a new layer. Imaginary interviews, fake eyewitnesses, dramatic soundtracks, created on the spot prison job titles. It was the wildest group hallucination the internet had experienced in years, and nobody wanted it to end. Every person involved was committed to building the most ridiculous fictional scandal possible. Then came the reactions from fans who took the joke way too seriously. They started fighting over which imaginary role was worse. They debated whether 50 was exaggerating. They demanded proof of something fictional, proof of something that existed only because the timeline collectively decided, yeah, this sounds funny today. The paradox was hilarious. People were demanding documentation for delusion. You couldn't make this up except, everybody literally made it up. Some users even started defending fictional Diddy, saying, let him do his job in peace. Others pretended to be fictional inmates, giving fake testimonials like, bro tried to motivate me. I almost requested solitary. The creativity spiraled into insanity. It felt like an alternate universe where facts were irrelevant and jokes were the only law of the land. Comedy had swallowed logic whole and burped loudly afterward. Even worse, or better, depending on your perspective. Fans started creating spin-off storylines. What if he got promoted? What if he switched jobs? What if 50 visits? Suddenly, People were plotting entire story arcs like this was a season of power written by trolls. They designed fictional scripts, fake scenes, imaginary dialogues, full-blown animated sketches. It was unhinged brilliance, and just when the madness peaked, 50 Cent posted one final fictional punchline in OT Laundry, "Bro, trust me." They got him doing something ELSE. The aftermath of 50 Cent's fictional clowning didn't just shake the internet, it rearranged the entire digital ecosystem like a hurricane powered by pure comedy. People woke up confused, wondering why their timelines were filled with debates about imaginary prison jobs, outrageous memes, and 50's laugh echoing through every platform like a haunted ringtone. The fictional scandal had matured into a cultural event, one that nobody planned for but everybody participated in. This wasn't just a joke anymore. It became a movement of global delusion. Celebrities, who usually stay silent during drama, were suddenly posting vague emojis, and that alone sent TikTok detectives into cardiac arrest. A single laughing emoji from a singer turned into a 20-minute conspiracy video. A cryptic lol from an athlete became a fourth thread. Analysis claiming he knows something. Even actors who hadn't been relevant since the early 2000s crawled out of retirement just to post a giggling gif. It was like everybody wanted a taste of the fictional chaos, and nobody wanted to be left out of the madness. Meanwhile, fictional Diddy inside the internet's imagination became a tragicomic icon. The memes portrayed him wandering around like a confused motivational speaker whose audience filed complaints. Some imagined him carrying a clipboard too big for his hands. Others drew him giving thumbs up in all the wrong moments. The fictional prison universe treated him like the world's least successful team leader, forced to hype up people who didn't order hype, didn't need hype, and definitely didn't appreciate hype delivered at 6 a.m. Every joke made his fictional situation more dramatic, more ridiculous, and more legendary. Even the fictional inmates, as portrayed by memes, developed personalities. One became the guy who refuses encouragement, another became the inmate who asked HR for a job transfer, a third became the dude who filed a complaint that Diddy clapped to loudly during morning motivation. The internet turned the fictional prison into a workplace sitcom with dysfunctional characters, awkward vibes, and a Diddy who couldn't catch a break even in imagination. It created a lore so detailed it could win writing awards. If writing awards accepted delusion as a genre, public perception twisted in 1,000 directions. Some viewers started arguing passionately about which imaginary job Diddy actually had, as if the universe needed them to figure it out for world peace. Others insisted 50 was being too petty, even though the entire scenario was nothing but a fictional circus. People started taking sides in a war that did not exist. It was the most internet thing to ever happen. A fictional storyline spawning real emotional reactions from people with zero connection to the situation. At the same time, 50 Cent kept feeding the fire like a pyromaniac with unlimited matches. Every time the story lost momentum, he would jump online and throw another sarcastic jab. Not a full explanation, not a detailed description, just another petty one-liner that reignited the chaos. His fictional commentary became a weapon of mass comedy, and he swung it with the confidence of a man who had nothing to lose and everything to laugh about. He turned pettiness into performance art. Then the parodies came. YouTube comedians made skits reenacting the fictional job. Animators created full cartoon episodes of Diddy trying to perform duties nobody asked him to do. Musicians made parody songs titled Not Laundry, Bro, and Motivational Shift Gone Wrong. It was like watching the internet evolve into a creative factory powered entirely by sarcasm and collective imagination. Even small creators went viral overnight just for contributing to the fictional chaos. But the most shocking part wasn't the memes, the celebrities, or the creativity, it was the global scale. News outlets joked about it, radio hosts roasted it, podcasts included it in their weekly recaps. It became a universal inside joke, the kind of cultural moment future historians won't understand but will pretend to for tenure. People across continents started referencing the fictional job like it was a real scandal, and at that point, the internet had officially gone rogue. The ripple effects didn't stop there. Fans demanded updates, fictional or otherwise. They wanted to know if Diddy got promoted or demoted. They wanted to know if 50 Cent had more laughter stored in his arsenal. They wanted sequels, follow-up reports, bonus chapters, behind the scenes of a storyline that never existed. The obsession grew so large it became a gravitational force sucking in anyone with a Wi-Fi connection. It wasn't just viral, it was gravitational chaos. It was gravitational chaos.